Hey everybody, so today I'm going to be going through how I'm making this knit top. And so this is a McCall's pattern, in case you couldn't tell already. And I've just really liked this sort of like ruched style in the fronts. I've been seeing a lot of like tie front tops, and I feel like this is kind of like a bit of a play on that trend that has been going around recently, except it's a little bit less open, which I don't know about most people. I like the way they look on like everybody that I see them on, but I feel like I would just be totally uncomfortable with wearing that, which is why I'm cool with this sort of ruched up style. And the reason why I was specifically looking for this this top, this is actually a knit top. I actually recently picked up this fabric. This is a orchid, light pale lavender type of color jersey, and it is from the fabric store. They had a sale a while back and I picked up quite a few things, as one tends to do. I've just been like really into this shade of purple recently. I don't know why. It started out as like an obsession with like that color of eyeshadow, and now I've moved on into other areas of my life. I don't know what it is, but I just want everything in this color. I don't know why. It's just a thing. I had a different pattern planned for this fabric, but I did like a muslin of it, and I decided I wanted to do something else with this. Who knows, maybe I'll have enough of this fabric for both. That tends to happen for me. I feel like knit garments don't tend to take up a lot of fabric just because they're stretchy, so you don't need as much of it whenever you're making a pattern. I've just been really excited to get started on this, and I'm really happy that now I can actually like start working on it, that I recorded this intro. So I'm just gonna get into cutting out the pattern. See you later. Okay, so here, as you can see, I have the finished product done, and I thought I would just go over a few little things about the fit and everything, things I would change, etc. And I'm going to turn around, get the pattern envelope. So the first thing to note is, I don't know if I mentioned this, but I actually got the large, extra large, and extra extra large version of this pattern as opposed to the smaller size. I think technically with McCall's patterns I do fit into the large size range, but personally I usually size down whenever I am making like any of the big four patterns because they tend to run pretty big. This pattern says it has 40 inches of, or the measurement at the bust is 40 inches, which is definitely more than I would prefer for a garment of this type. As you can see, it's pretty loose. I was hoping for something a little bit more fitted, but you know, you live and you learn. And the other thing is, it is quite short. I don't know if you can tell. I'm wearing a very high-waisted skirt right now. And you can still see a little bit of skin right here, which, you know, I'm like getting over my aversion to crop tops and stuff in general, but I haven't quite gotten to the point where I'm super comfortable with exposing a lot of skin. So I personally wish I had added like an inch or two onto the bottom of the skirt. I also have like a longer torso than average, I would say, so I probably should have thought to do that anyway, but that's just kind of like the type of thing that I should try to remember to do. Let's see, so the instructions actually say to assemble it with two straight stitches parallel. If you saw in the video, I used my serger for most of the assembly, and I think that worked fine. I don't know why the suggestion is to do the two straight stitches whenever, I don't know, I feel like zigzag or a serger would be a much better option. I guess it really depends on the fabric you use though. And the other thing I changed, just move it back down, is for the ties. I don't know if I mentioned this in the video or like in my intro or not, but the pattern calls for some kind of ribbon to tie it up like this with the ruching, but I didn't really want anything that contrasted. I wanted to have the same exact, you know, drape in the color of fabric as my shirt. So I just made a really skinny tube out of the shirt fabric, and I used the length that they recommended, and then I just fed it through. And the ends, I didn't really finish them off, so you can kind of see this is a raw edge right here, and then I just tied it into a knot so that I don't know, so that it would just stay together a little bit better. So that's what I did instead of having the ribbon. Overall, I really like the overall effect of this, but definitely I think I should have lengthened it in the end, but I think it would be cute for the spring and summertime. I love this color, like I mentioned. I think my nails are a very similar color, so yeah, if you can't tell, I'm pretty obsessed with this color for spring. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you later. Bye!